up, gentlemen? So have you ever asked yourself why? As in, why is it that bad boys always win? Bad boys always seem to get what they want. They always seem to be one step ahead of the nice guys and dudes that play it safe like you. Like there you are, being all nice and kind and respectable, right? You drive the speed limit. You do what's expected. You don't rock the boat. You listen to mommy and daddy. You're Mr. Dependable, Mr. Follow the Rules. So why aren't you getting the same girls? Why aren't you making the same money? Why aren't you kicking ass the way the bad boys do? Gentlemen, today I'm going to tell you why, and why they always win and why you will always lose. Unless you decide you're sick and tired of getting the bad boys sloppy seconds and you decide it's time to finally punch your inner nice guy in the face and unleash the beast, aka your inner bad boy. First reason why bad boys always win is that they don't give a shit about you or what you think of them. Think about the modern day bad boys, right? Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, dudes like Joe Rogan, or we can go a little further back, Rockefeller, Vanderbilt, Carnegie, all these men of industry, all these guys were badass dudes, bad boys. They didn't give a shit what you thought of them. They didn't let all the negativity, all the people that said you can't, you won't, you shouldn't, they said, F it, I'm gonna do it because I don't give a shit what you think. The second reason why bad boys always win is that they don't overthink it, they act. You are not your thoughts, you are your actions. This is one of my favorite quotes from the book Un-F Yourself. And it's true, bad boys take action. They don't spend a lot of time thinking or talking or posting on social media about things they're gonna do or might do or would like to do. They're like, yo, I'm doing it. I'm taking action. I'm making shit happen. And you know what? They may F it up. They might screw up. They might fail. They might fall flat on their face. They might be bankrupt. But the truth is that they have just moved one step closer to figuring it out and being successful. Guys, bad boys take action. They don't think, they don't talk, they act. Nice guys, people that are playing it safe, they think, they worry, they plan, they strategize, they get help, they look for mentors, not bad boys. Bad boys are like, F it, I'm my own mentor. Let's go. The third reason why bad boys always win is that they are not shy or embarrassed to want to look good or dress with purpose and intention. Nice guys, people that play it safe, they're always so worried about what other people are going to think if they dress up a little bit, right? When I was image consulting, every time I'd meet with the guys, like, well, if I dress like this, then people are going to notice at work. What's going to happen if people notice? Not a bad boy, gentlemen. Here's the thing. Who cares? Who gives a shit? If you want to own life, if you want to dominate women, industry, people, it doesn't matter. You got to make sure that your personal packaging and presentation is tight as fuck. You got to make sure your style is on point. You got to make sure your grooming game is strong. You got to be confident with the man that you see looking back at you in the mirror. If you're not, gentlemen, it's time to fix it. Which brings me to the fourth reason why bad boys always win and nice guys never do, and that is bad boys take control of situations. Bad boys take control of spicy senoritas. Bad boys take control of their stinky balls. Real talk, gentlemen, how do your balls smell? Are they fresh? Are they friction-free? Are they smelling amazing? Or do they stink like balls? Because that is what balls do. It's a hot, meaty mess down your pants. All day, you're running around. Friction, heat, meat down your pants. What happens? You start to sweat. It's dark, it's damp, it's sweaty, and then bacteria form. And this bacteria is what actually makes you smell musky and unsexy. Gentlemen, do you think for a second a spicy senorita wants to go downtown to visit Big Al if you're not smelling super freaking fresh? Gentlemen, the answer is hell no, she doesn't. If you're ready to finally take your bad boy grooming game to the next level, gentlemen, I want you to hit that special link down below and check out Pete and Pedro powder, the best powder on the market. But Alpha, what about Chassis? Isn't Chassis good? You used to say Chassis was good. Chassis was aight. And at the time, it was the best product on the market. But I was like, yo, there's some things I don't love about Chassis. Number one is the price. Chassis gives you 4 ounces. We give you 5. The problem with Chassis is the smell. It didn't smell super good. And if it doesn't smell good, Big Al and the boys also not smelling amazing. But we fixed that problem. We have 3 different incredible options in terms of fragrance. We've got unscented, we've got fresh, and we've also got Frost. Frost is the newest addition. Forget about it. In terms of tingling, cooling, gentlemen, if you like tingling, cooling, Frost is next level. The other thing that's next level about Pete and Pedro as opposed to Chassis is the way that it actually works. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, yo, does it do that cool, like, water trick thing? These glasses of water represent your sweaty balls. On one side, you've got talc-based powders, the other Pete and Pedro. When you add talc-based powder to your sweaty balls, mix it up. What you are left with is a pasty, chalky mess in your pants. When you add your Pete and Pedro powder to your sweaty balls, Mix it up. What you're left with is powder. Nothing but powder. The choice is yours, gentlemen. A white, talky, milky mess in your pants or Pete and Pedro powder. Best. The Pete and Pedro powder is the best powder on the market. It is talc-free. It also has a lot of other amazing natural botanicals that's going to keep you dry, smelling amazing, and friction-free. This also works amazing for preventing swamp ass. If you're ready to finally end stinky balls and swamp ass, gentlemen, hit that link down below. There's also going to be a discount code which you not only can use on the Pete and Pedro powder, you can use on everything that Pete and Pedro sells, including Rebel and all of his friends. Gentlemen, we have 4 amazing EDP fragrances at Pete and Pedro. Rebel is inspired by Creed's Aventus, all right? I was tired of spending $350, and so I developed a fragrance that is under 50. Not a clone or a copy, but highly inspired. But if you're not ready to pull the trigger on a big bottle, guys, no problem. We also have the deluxe sample sizes available, all of the fragrances. And so if you want to try them individually or buy them as a set, you're going to save a little bit of cash. But with that discount code, you can save even more. Gentlemen, bottom line, bad boys smell better than you. Fifth reason why bad boys always win is they don't overshare. Guys, my God, in a world of everybody's posting every fart they let on social media, telling and talking about everything to everybody, bad boys are like, yo, I'm also not gonna share stuff that people don't need to know about. Gentlemen, bad boys have an air of mystique, an air of mystery, a little attitude. There's nothing wrong with leaving things to the imagination. The next reason why bad boys always win is that they don't ask for permission, they ask for forgiveness, all right? And what I mean by this is that they're not going out and asking, is it okay if I do this? Is it okay if I do that? Is it okay if I try this? They're like, yo, I'm gonna do it. I'm going for it. And then if they get in trouble, then they're like, yo, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, but I'm a bad boy, and so I do what I want, so F you. I'm kidding. That's what they think in their head. They're like, yo, sorry, right? I apologize, gentlemen. And that's something else that bad boys do. They own their mistakes. Nice guys, people that play it safe are like, oh, mistakes, they're bad. I shouldn't make them, and if I do, I should try to act like it's somebody else's fault. Bad boys are like, no, it's me. I got this. I'm sorry. My bad. I made the mistake. They take ownership of their actions, and that is something that bad boys do that a lot of times nice guys and people that lose do not do. They don't take ownership. They try to make it somebody else's responsibility, somebody else's fault, because making a mistake, it's seen as bad, right? And if you make a mistake and actually show that you're not perfect, people aren't gonna like you. Bad boys are like, yo, if you like me, great. If you don't like me, I don't care. I'm gonna own my shit. The next reason why bad boys always win is that they don't rely on other people to make them feel good about themselves. In a world of everybody's looking for validation and approval and make me feel good and let me know that I'm doing a good job, bad boys are like, yo, I'm good. I'm good. I've got a secure sense of self. I know the value that I bring to the world. I am confident. I'm not gonna worry about if you like me or don't. Bad boys believe in themselves. They don't need somebody else to tell them, good job, way to go. They don't need the external motivation, gentlemen. Bad boys are internally motivated. They know that if they want something, they gotta get it, but they don't need somebody's approval in order to do it. Last but certainly not least, the reason why bad boys truly win when it comes to life and everything in it is that they live their life on their terms. They don't worry about what other people think they should do. They don't worry about who they love. They don't worry about what other people's opinions are of them. They're like, this is my life. I'm gonna live it. And there is nothing more powerful. There is nothing more intoxicating. There is nothing more badass and bad boy than living a life that you want for you. Gentlemen, it's nobody else's business. It's nobody else's responsibility. It's yours. You are amazing. Now knock it off. Stop being a bitch. Take this, grab this, and give it a squeeze. Oh, let out a scream, gentlemen. That's the scream of the inner bad boy coming out, gentlemen. Let it out. Stop playing it safe. Stop living life on other people's terms. You are amazing. You are incredible. But are you a bad boy?